Come on.
Swami, the strength I found was I have deep trust in spirituality, and I love my profession as well. The major weakness is I realized that ego is playing a major role in my life in all parts of the aspects like personal life, work. Like for example, I clearly know that I should not interfere in my husband's decisions on his career and progress, but I still do it. Like knowing it, I'm still doing it. Also that in the profession as such, if I have some failure, then I feel very deeply hurt. So which means that I'm very proud whenever I get success. So having known that, I'm still really not able to totally come out of it.
Now you know. See, when you know your problems, one good thing is either you can change, or when you suffer, know that you are suffering because you have not changed. That's it. Tell me, what do you want to tell?
Sorry to interrupt. I guess about things, what I'm good at is I'm good with concepts. That allows me to quickly grasp the main ideas, principles, and therefore I can get up to speed quickly. And another thing I'm good at is holistic approach to problem solving, so ability to find the root cause. And as far as people, I know how to get things going quickly in a team, so everybody works together and things go smoothly, all that. But I manage down much better than I manage up. So, and I'm better with concept than with details. I hate details, so not good with details. And the thing that I need your peel for, that I think I'm bad, is public speaking, of course, which I think has to do with maybe difficulties organizing thoughts quickly and clarity. So that's one, of course, and maybe that I can't read people well and quick. So do you have a view for that?
Swami, my biggest strength is yourself, Swami.
And what's the weakness?
Like, no, I want to just tell an example. Like, suppose if they give me any responsibility and give a short time, I'll just tell my Swami told to take responsibility. I will do it. I don't even know how. I will work day and night and finish it. That's how I could even come for the inner awakening, finishing a lot of things. Weakness, I think I don't tell others that you're wrong. And means sometimes it's necessary in the profession to do.
Not sometime, all the time. Be very clear.
Yeah.
Calling spade as a spade needs intelligence and
I
courage.
do that to my husband, Swami, all other side.
You will attract a relationship which are matured, who also call spade as a spade. You understand? See, you want to call spade as a spade, but you don't want others to call spade as a spade. When you are ready to call spade as a spade, be ready to live with people who call spade as a spade. That's it. Come on.
Nityanandam Swamiji, my strengths are I'm strong technically, I'm a programmer. So whenever there's a solution that needs to be built, I can see the entire picture and build it quickly. And I love my family and I always try to be a good husband, a good father, and a good son. My weaknesses are already covered by you. One is no accounting for the money. Lakshmi Puja is something that I will work on. And then anger, temper sometimes comes up during work related.
As I said now,
Yes.
tell everybody, please don't put up with my anger. I am not a good person. Make them understand. Let us have a good fight.
Life,
See, in the South Indian villages, every village will have a fight for that water, drinking water. Outside in the street, there will be a tap. And these ladies, early morning, they will come and They will start fighting for the water. Actually, the water will be going waste. And these two women will be fighting for 2 hours with their empty parts. The end of the fight, water would have gone waste and both parts would have broken. You understand? But the very unfortunate thing is they will not beat each other. They will only. If you at least beat each other, second day you will not have fight. One will be in bed, hospital. So decide, let us have a good fight. Then the problem is solved, you see. குழாயடி சண்டமா பார்த்தா கத்திட்டே தான் இருக்கும். அரே come on, take some action. Either you beat me or I beat you. Come on.
Swamiji, the strength depends upon our capacity to handle according to the circumstances, places, and
Now what you think as your strength?
my strength in business and other things is okay, sir. But according here, writing is easy, but coming and talking to you is
All right. I understood your strength and weakness. Come on, next.
Swamiji, I always feel that my strength is when something is possible for the other person, why is that not possible by me? I always feel that in what way I am inferior than the other person. I always feel that I am capable of achieving something high in my life. Like, சின்ன பிள்ளை இருந்தே சுவாமிஜி நான் பாரதியார் கவிதைகள் படிச்சிருக்கேன் சுவாமிஜி. அது வந்து எனக்கு I am not able to remember the whole கவிதை மொத்தம் ஞாபகம் வரல எனக்கு. But the last 2 lines it's there in my inner space சுவாமிஜி. நரைகூடி கிழப்பருவம் எய்தி நானும் சாதாரண மனிதனைப் போல வீழ்வேன் என்று நினைத்தாயோ. So that is still there in my inner space. That is what pulling me towards you again and again, Swamiji. Like, but whenever this thought comes, I feel that I am very egoistic.
No. Confidence is not ego. When the confidence hits, others knows only it is ego. See, confidence from your heart till the tip of others' nose is not ego. I am giving you the measurement of confidence. Length of confidence. Confidence means from your heart till the other person's nose, it is confidence. Only when it pokes the other person's nose, it is ego. This is a law. So till it is reaching the other person's nose, it is not ego, it is confidence. Generalized things should be learnt just by once. But the unique things has to be learnt only by unique incidences. You can't learn death. It has to be learnt only during the incident.
And the second strength is, as she was telling, my biggest strength is you, Swamiji, again. So whenever I feel very low or something like that, I used to think about you. Like you, because you were telling me, like I always used to think about my Guruji. If I am in Swamiji's place,
how will I respond?
So I always
It's called Leela Dhyana. Please understand, it is called Leela Dhyana. I always used to do that. What Annamalai Swamigal will do in this space. I had Annamalai Swamigal as a great inspiration for me. Any of you have seen him? He lived till 95. A great Paramahamsa, disciple of Ramana Maharshi, an ultimate disciple. Actually, once Bhagavan was taking bath and he called Annamalai Swamigal to clean the back. So in those days, they will take a small brick and clean the back. No soap, brick only. Brick and sekai powder. Sekai powder is what in English? Soap nut powder. So he was doing that. Bhagavan just turned and blew on his face. He became enlightened. Annamalai Swamigal became enlightened. And that he was in that ecstasy. And maybe that body was jumping, not unable to balance. He gave, Ramana Maharshi was standing with his stick. He gave his stick. and told, just walk for some distance and sit. He told in Tamil, அப்படியே கொஞ்சம் மெதுவா நடந்து உட்கார்ந்துருங்க, இருந்துருங்க. In Tamil, the word sit means establish yourself in samadhi and squat. Both has same meaning. So he took that word literally. He was walking with that stick for some distance, maybe some 100 meter, and sat, established himself in samadhi. Next 45 years, he did not move from that place. He just lived in that area. That's all. At the most, the devotees built a small bathroom for him nearby. And the place where he sat, they built a room when he was sitting inside. And at the most, he will come out of that room and go to bathroom. In the 10-20 feet, he will walk. That's all. That's it. 45. And funny thing is, Ramana Maharshi left the body. He did not go to see his body. Guru's body is there in 100 meter. He did not go there. He said, Bhagavan's words. Literally he lived. Radiating enlightenment. Extraordinary. I always used to feel what he will do. Then immediately, that is the life. That's the solution. Once I was walking around the Arunachala hill. Late night, Amavasya day. No light in those days. I was walking slowly. I was crossing the cremation ground, burial ground of Arunachala. And suddenly I saw something in the road. I just noticed just 3-4 feet before. I looked in. I saw it's a dead body, which was not buried properly in the rain, came out and it's lying on the road. And did not even have a fear stroke. Just felt, what Annamalai Swami will do in this situation? He will just walk around and go. When I was walking around and going, I saw one dog in corner sitting with a skull and eating that head of the dead body. He was eating. I looked in. He was busy with his work. He looked at me. I was busy with my work. That's all. I walked. It's a very powerful process called Lila Dhyana.
Swami's the main weakness. I have a lot of weakness. I'm just very tamasic, short-tempered. But of course, I have got the awareness from you now how to handle it. But when I'm not able to overcome...
So actually, short temper should not be handled by you. It should be handled by others. People around you should be told, handle me strongly. Then the whole thing will be solved.
I always feel, Swamiji, if I want to gain something in my life, I have to lose something. That is very strong in me, Swamiji. I don't know.
No. There's no such thing. You have to lose something to gain something. Life is abundance, not business. Maybe some experiences will break that.